Tanner Brown is the kicker, and he'll kick this one off. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Hey.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Hey, hold on.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, Murray. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Slot receiver headed right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bisons. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Brown is good. And the Bisons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Go on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, Murray going up top. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
slot man in motion left. On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. Red alert. Red alert. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check out.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Bison. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now, Murray on first down. A hit, and he has lost the football. The defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
It's first down, and they'll run. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
18, Rattler, 18, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bison. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get to the 33. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 21-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
Finish.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. At their own 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second down, Murray. A pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. There he goes again. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bisons. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game. The extra point by Brown is good. And the Bisons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. In motion comes Walker. First down throw for Murray. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Shift. 2-2. Finish. Hey, Larry.
On 1st down, Murray. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing again is Murray. Quickly to the outside and complete.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Murray's going to throw again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Greg, what a great play called down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Next to score, Bisons 28, Lions 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Go street. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back 60.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let go.
They'll look to throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
Buffalo 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he will get into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Bisons. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In motion comes Walker. Now Murray on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Big Ace. That's one. Omaha.
Putting
Omaha.
the tight end in motion.
2-2, what?
Murray now on second down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Big Ace open. Big Ace open. Big Ace. Big Ace. Empty, empty, empty. Huh?
Murray on third down. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll work now on second and 4.
Omaha. 2-2.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Stephanie. 19 Lions. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Chap 60, chap 60. 79 Bronco.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It is a big play on first down. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That is caught, and he's got another one. Chig Okonkwo, touchdown Bisons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 2nd down, Murray. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Detroit.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. That's caught by Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They motion the slot man left. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Go. Come back. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Bronco switch. No. Ready. Hot.
Here's a run going left. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Go, Shaq. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 32 yards. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Bisons. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey. 2-2.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Ace. 2-2.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk, here we go. Go.
Now give on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey. Whoa. 2-2.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Murray will throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on to...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Lions called their first time out, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On first down, it's Murray. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Bisons are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back.